on it, whatever in my car. Or I don't know if it actually works or don't work. Because if the heat, with the heat, I think it overpowers it. If it wasn't as hot, it would work normally. But I think because of the heat index, it's overpowering the pool. So I don't know if I'm out of Freon or not. So she's doing better. She's allowing me to do things and stuff like that. After I called you about the boy, so we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I hope by her hearing you say that, that she knows that you mean it, and you'll do it if you won't come is what I'm saying if she continues. So, or whatever. So, and you want to, well, more or less not just you, but her brother. So, that's what she needs to keep in mind. If she wants to see her brothers each time she's with you, then that boy needs to go bye-bye.
Yep.
Well, he does. It's serious, Kelsey. It's not a laughing matter. Because all he wants to do is have sex with you, Kelsey.
I know.
Well, see, and all he wants to do is impregnate you to cause you to have a baby. And your maturity level right now is not, no, I couldn't her having a baby right now, it wouldn't, her maturity would not be there, I'd have to probably take over, but it's her body and the surgery, it's already been said that if she ever gets pregnant in her life, that it's an automatic C-section.
Right.
And that is a very, I had one with Hayden, so it's a very, it could traumatize her of that of a surgery, to deliver a
You
baby.
might could do the other one.
Because she wouldn't pay attention to the after part, that she would have the baby in her arm. She would be scared to be cut open, and they try to, you're pretty much awake while they're cutting on you. And Kelsey couldn't do that. So I'm thinking that if she ever does it, that, when the time is right, that I wonder if they will, in a request from me, as traumatizing as that may be, can they do the same thing to her as they did me? They put me in a 15-minute catatonic state where, I was laying there still, my eyes were open, I was breathing, but I was incoherent. I didn't feel the cutting, I didn't feel none of that. And then 15 minutes later, it wore off, and I was able to enjoy my son. I'm wondering if they could do the same, to her, instead of trying to have her to stay awake, is just to put her in that state of mind, long enough to deliver the baby and close her back up and everything, and then let her enjoy the baby. To where she don't feel the surgery part of it. Then I think she'd be able to enjoy having the baby, more than if she was awake and felt it, or saw it, knew it was happening.
I don't know.
Well, I wonder if she, taking her to the doctors for the visits and everything, if I can tell them ahead of time about that and let Kelsey tell them that she agrees.
Because April, she had 3 C-sections.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. And I think came along. Well, and she thinks that maybe just a little bit of pressure.
Well, I was feeling, that's what I felt is pressure, but I'm just saying, I don't think Kelsey could comprehend, do well about, what I'm saying is, give her the opportunity, to see if it bothers her, And if it don't, then okay, so be it. But if it does bother her, can they turn around and do what they did to me, you know, as the catatonic state? Because I tried staying awake with Hayden. I tried. But then it wasn't the cutting that got me. I didn't feel that. It's when they pulled it open to, you know, get to the baby. That's when I felt, I don't know if you say pressure or a little bit of pressure and pain. And I like the way they do them now because it's at my hairline down there, you know, where I can still wear a bathing suit. My mom, when she had hers with my brother, hers was from belly button down. Mine is just right on top of the hairline, and it makes me so mad, so angry, because when they did mine, he cut the tops of the Playboy bunny ears off. So now it looks screwed up. That one, it don't even look like a Playboy bunny anymore. It did when I was younger, it don't now.
And the way the doctor did April's, the last doctor, he can't see a scar.
I know, you can see mine.
He did a really good job on it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a hot day today. I need to go get me some shorts from Walmart or something. I don't know if I can work out in that.
Why don't you come here?
Who knows?
Why not?
Oh shit. I gotta run an errand for a friend. But no, it's hotter out there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well there's no humidity out there.
68.
Huh?
68 degrees.
Seriously? Wow, how?
Had rain last night.
Oh. Well, we had rain yesterday. But it just made it hotter.
Yeah, humid.
Uh-huh. And it didn't even hardly do shit. It turned black, rained for a few minutes, and then quit. Like, damn. So doing it like that, all it did was just cool the air, you know, with humidity, and just made it hotter.
Right.
It's supposed to rain again today. We're supposed to have storms all week, but, you know, being up in Helen, there's stuff you can do indoors and things like that. Because Hayden put it in her face the other day, like, you know, she likes Tellus Museum, the Science Museum. She likes it. But he got his paycheck and he wanted Greg to take him. So, you know, Greg took him and whatever, but, you know, didn't invite his sister. So I told Greg, I said, all right, I see how it's going to be with them two. I said, so I'm going to do something fun with Kelsey now, and I'm not going to invite Hayden. If that's the way that Hayden wants to play the game. You know, because when I paid for it, I paid for both. I didn't argue. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say I wanted to pay for one and not the other. I paid for both. Now, you know, and even there might have been a time or two, you know, that I had some money left out of Kelsey's, you know, and I took them to Tellus, which ain't but $12 a person, you know, whatever. But I paid for her brother too, you know, to get in. But when he got a paycheck, he didn't want to pay the $12 to get his sister into Tellus too. Okay, two can play that game. He wants to be that mean to her. Two can play that game. He wants to go to Helen too. Well, and race in that car. No, he's not. Not this time. See, he's off for the next today and tomorrow. You know, he could go with us tomorrow, but nope. I'm not. That's if he's gonna be unfair to Kelsey. He's always. I don't know. He's always had this. When he was younger and things would happen on the bus and things like that, Hayden would stand up for her. You know, you know, things. But as he's gotten older, it's like I don't like Kelsey. You know, she's got issues and stuff like this. I don't want to deal with it. But you know what? That is your sister, and you have to deal with it. You know, you're gonna have to eventually. And see, I couldn't depend on him to take care of her if, you know, if I do get down and stuff. I can't, that's the way it's supposed to be, you know. Hayden was my good one, so I expect him to look after her some, but no, his maturity is just, it ain't that he's autistic, he's just mean and hateful. I mean, I'm not, he got the temper with me, yeah, but he's beyond me. You know, what I am. He's beyond. I do not know where he got this meanness from. And
From his dad.
well, I don't know, but he tells Kelsey that he hates her and everything.
Well, that I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying, you know. I don't
Has he ever
understand.
been tested?
Mama says she did. And said the only thing that he is ADHD and bipolar.
There it is.
Well, I know it. See, I'm bipolar too, but not like that severe. Mine's controlled with medicine.
Right.
And he refuses to take anything to whatever. And I'm not more the manic, I guess that's what they call it, like the anger. I'm more on the depressive. You know, because of how many people I've lost and lost my mama and stuff like that. I stay more depressed than anything. So they're trying to put me on the correct mood stabilizer to where they pull me out of that depressive state a little bit and just like put me in the middle. You know, where I'm not angry and I'm not depressed. And it's working. But the only thing is, I had to get put on something else because I was on that Seroquel. I don't know if you ever heard of it. But I couldn't take that because at nighttime, I could not sleep. My muscles and my arms and legs would hurt me to the point that I would cry every single night because I couldn't go to bed.
Yeah.
So I had to have Dr. Rainwater change it. I forgot what it's Depakote now. And it works, it's working a lot better. But no, Hayden was on the medication growing up. And then when he got old enough, you know, whatever, he wouldn't let Mama get it for him no more. Well, actually, he was only 17 when Mama died. So he was actually still on it, but then he wouldn't let me take him to the doctors no more and get refills or nothing. What was he on? I don't remember now. Chelsea, do you remember what Hayden was on?
Mm-mm.
He was on something. But see now, his is anger. Like, he's gonna wind, put it this way, with his bipolar, he's gonna be one of them that winds up in jail. Cause it's like, he's one of them that, you know, kind of above the law saying, yeah, I can do this, I'll get away with this, I'll get away with that. Nah, I'm never gonna get arrested. And let him think that. I'll be expecting a phone call one of these days of him being in jail. Now, you know me, that's my child, and I probably wouldn't let him stay in there, you know. Well, I'll say this much. It depends on what he did. Whether I did go get him or not. Or if I decided to get him because of the crime or whatever he did, I may make him wait a couple of weeks to let him get the feel of what that's like inside there, to where if I do go get him, he won't want to go back. But he may be the type that place don't faze him. You know, he don't care. He wouldn't care to go back. Tell you one damn thing, I'll never go back. Fuck no. That was the worst times of my life. No. No, I'll never do Nope. The meals sucked. The damn Gordon County only feeds you 2 meals a day. One at 6 a.m., one at 6 p.m. Floyd County, I've gotten them to where they pretty much keep me in like the hospital part of it sometimes, or in one of them padded rooms, but that's only if they don't have space, but they don't treat me like that. You know, I'm still able to have my clothes, my mat, my blanket, all that crap. It's just saying about, that I like to be alone. You know, I don't socialize. I'm not a sociable person. So they take me out of population and put me in there to where I'm more comfortable. And also, if I do have to have, I'm never going back, but I got bottle bunk, whatever you call it, in Floyd. I was trying to get on the top, and myself up to get on the top, and when I did, my toes slipped, you know, and went backwards. So they took me to the nurse, whatever you want to call it, and I broke 3 of my toes trying to get on the top. So now they just gave me the bottom bunk so that I don't break no more toes. But I'll never go back. That's one thing nobody ain't got to worry about. Cause I ain't doing no drugs. I ain't doing nothing. I try to. It's not that I live by the law, you know, but I don't get out there and do crazy stuff. I know you had to spend a little while there, but